Pretty good. All right. Let me see here. Good morning. Good morning. Still morning, right? What time is it? Oh, yeah, 11 o'clock. Abby, how are you doing today? Good morning. Happy New Year's Eve. Oh, I haven't done a live. When's the last time I did a live? I don't even know. I feel all shy in front of a camera. Let me see. When's the last time we went live? About 2 weeks ago. Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Whew. Yeah, we hung out with the puppies this morning. I made me some eggs. Now I'm eating my oatmeal. Cindy, good morning. How are you doing today? This batch of oatmeal didn't come out as good as yesterday's. But the military trained me for this moment. Doesn't matter how it tastes, you just gotta shove it down. Come. Oh, everybody wants to see you. Yeah, that's Maximus. Yeah, my buddy. Trying to tweak goals for the new year. I hear you. Yeah, I'm starting Monday. I'm getting up at 5 a.m. and going to the gym every day except for weekends. If I can make it on weekends, I will, but probably won't happen on weekends. But yeah, 5 a.m. every morning. No excuses going to the gym. You know, like we're strong. You know what I'm saying? But like I got muscles. You know what I'm saying? But I got a belly. I gotta get rid of that. What's up, buddy? You say hi? You a good boy. He slept next to his daddy last night. He sleeps on a heating pad with my wife, and then like 20-30 minutes of him being on it, he'll slowly scoot out from underneath the covers, and he'll come sleep next to me. He's my buddy though. You want some oatmeal, don't you? I already gave you a little bit. You're good. Mwah. Christopher, what's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Mwah. Good boy. I'm up at 5 a.m. but not going to the gym. I love feeding the cat, and they generally have listings done by 10:30 or 11. Yeah, I normally wake up anywhere between 7 or 8, and then I usually list about 1 o'clock or so, and then it just my day. I don't know. I don't really have a schedule. You know what I mean? Because like I don't have any crazy priorities. Like I don't have kids. I got my dogs. They're kind of like my kids, right? But I don't really have any crazy priorities other than the eBay business and stuff like that. So like sometimes I'll list for like 12 hours in a day. Sometimes I'll list like 100 listings in a day. Sometimes I'll list 5 items in a day. It just really depends on what's going on because we do storage units, we do all types of stuff. So our schedule really is kind of all over the place. That's why whenever anybody asks me like, hey, are you free on this day? Are you free on this day? I'm just kind of like, I don't know. So you're just gonna have to call me and just kind of cross your fingers that I'm available. So but like my schedule is all over the place, which that's why going into the new year, I'm really trying to strategize and having like a structure. I should be used to that because whenever I was in the military, they're like, hey, you better be here at 5 o'clock in the morning. Then you got to get to the front gate 2 hours before because whenever the ships are in, everybody's on base. So it's very hard to get on base. So you got to get there 2 hours before. And then you do your work day and then you get relieved for, lunch and yada, yada. So I don't know. It's just one of those things I really need to get back. Robin, good morning. How are you doing today? Gabby, hello from Virginia. A little warmer today, high 50s heat wave. Yeah, it was 70. It was like 70 something degrees yesterday, going into the afternoon. A little kind of chilly this morning, not too bad. but yeah, no, next year though, we're gonna get a nice little dedicated schedule. I was gonna go to the gym on the 1st, but it's the Sunday. So and it's New Year. So I was just like, you know what, let's just start fresh on the 2nd. I was actually stationed in Virginia. I lived in Virginia Beach for, let's see, I joined in 2014, moved there in 2015. So 2015, so till 2017, and then I moved up to Norfolk. Hey, Philly Flipper, Happy New Year, man. Wait, when do you move? I can't remember. You said you're moving in February or March, or was it January? I know you say you're moving soon. Happy New Year, Georgia. Hope you have a great one. Yes, Sarcastic Storage Stacker. I've been watching some of your videos, man. You've been finding some cool stuff. Yeah, if y'all are into storage units, go follow my boy Sarcastic Storage Stacker. He's a funny guy. January 30th. That's right. Yeah, because me and my wife were sitting there talking about it, and we were talking about this upcoming year in 2023 that we are actually going to be, traveling more. We're going to be doing the Pieces to Beaches and all that stuff, whatever. And if you're going to be there, or if you plan on going to it, let me know, and we'll set a course to where we can get together and, do what we got to do. But yeah, next year we're going to be traveling a little bit, going to all the, long highway sales and all that good stuff. Sorry. Pieces of Beach definitely haven't. I am much closer this time around. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. So, but yeah, whenever you are planning on going or whatever, if you don't have any other plans or not meeting up with anybody or whatever, just let me know, and we'll definitely meet up and go sourcing, and it'd be really cool for a video. As you guys can tell, oh wait, no, this side, Georgia SEC champions. Just so you guys know, if y'all aren't from Georgia, it's what it is. Georgia's playing Ohio State today at 8:00. So I'm going to be watching that while playing ping pong with my wife. But yeah, today's going to be a pretty good day. I'm going to do this live stream just for a little bit. Just wanted to, wish everybody a happy New Year's. We might do a little bit of listing while we're on live stream. If not, I'll probably do it after. But then me and my wife are going to go on a dinner date at around 5, a little early because Georgia game. But we're gonna come back home. We're gonna watch the game, play some ping pong. I'm gonna beat her at that, and yeah, not a whole lot though. But next year though, 2023 though, be ready because I was gonna upload the. Speaking of 2023 and the videos and stuff that we're doing. So thank you guys so much for the 6,200 subscribers. Like literally, like I was not expecting that. Obviously, our goal for the end of the year was a huge milestone of 10K. I didn't think we were ever going to meet that just because of how small we were and all that at the time. But we hit 6,200. So we actually got 200 subscribers in exactly 2 weeks. Maybe it was 15 days. So a little over 2 weeks. And that was mind blowing. But going into 2023, we will have the first storage unit video, the second 10x30 unit. When I say this is a crazy unit, I think this is probably going to be my second $50,000 unit. It might even be more. I haven't done the math or anything like that at this point in time, but it might be my second $50,000 unit I've ever won. So I'm just saying it's pretty amazing. That's so sweet. Yeah, I take care of the wife. Gonna uninstall from 100 accounts to get you down to 6,100. I'm gonna run a bot to block your account and report you for something, okay? And then that way you just get completely banned, okay? No, that listen, six. I mean, what are you at right now, Philly? Are you at 17,000? I think that's the last time I saw you were at. Let me see. Let me see what you're at right now, because I was looking at one of your What Sold videos the other day on the Philly Flipper Live one. Oh wow, okay, yeah, you're up to 18K. Yeah, so yeah, you got the triple amount of subs. Okay, I'm gonna get you one day. I'm gonna get up there. I'm trying to I'm trying to get up there with the big boys, the big dogs of the reselling community. But like that 10x30 storage unit, you guys. Hold on. Matter of fact, hold on. I'll actually show y'all. So I'll show y'all a little sneak peek. Hold on. I'll show y'all a little sneak peek. Let me delete these videos because they are already aired. Okay. There we go. Okay. Also had an ambitious goals of 20K this year. Didn't hit it, but happy with the number I have. Oh yeah, no. I mean 18,000. I mean, I'll take that any day. But yeah, like it's crazy because going to like the last like 4 months, like we had like 400 subscribers in like a month. Then all of a sudden, it kind of really slowed down for the next 2 months, and then going into like this last month, it was just kind of like it just ramped back up. So yeah, it's pretty crazy how the subscriber stuff works. Charlene, good morning. Inch by inch life is a cinch, yard by yard. You're making it too hard. All right, yeah. Let me show y'all this real quick. So, this is just kind of like a teaser of what's going to be uploaded in 2023. Share screen. Is it that one? I think it's this one.
All right, guys, what's going on?
Is it not showing? Is it not showing? All right, it's not showing. Hold on 1 sec. 1 second. Share screen. Oh, there it is right there. Okay, I got it. All right, so there you go. So this is like a sneak peek of the. So if you guys remember the first 10x30 storage unit that we won back in September, this unit was won November 17th. That's how long I've been backed up on videos. And it's one of those things where the manager said, hey, look, just so you know, the unit right next door to the one that you won is owned by the same owner. So I kind of have an upper hand of what's in it. But
all right, guys,
just to kind of show you guys.
It's your boy.
All right, so I'm sitting there doing, talking. So this is the unit that I won back in September. Looking forward to continuing to watch your growth and enjoying learning about the reseller life. Oh, Robin, we always appreciate you, no matter if you're, in the videos or me seeing you in person and all that good stuff. We appreciate you.
Or maybe two months by time.
So yeah, but yeah. So this was the unit. This is the unit. So look at that, you guys. When I say there's so much stuff to show you guys in this unit, it'll blow your freaking mind. Like, I want to say the first unit had easily 250 boxes. I want to say in this one, pretty close to 250, but it's probably around like 200, maybe a little more than that. But it could be, might as well be 250 at that point. But so I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but I'm just showing you guys there's a bunch of stuff in here.
That are just stacked.
But yeah,
priority mailboxes.
It's a lot.
Priority boxes, which means maybe they're trying to preserve certain things. So, I mean, I guess we can just take a quick look here and
like die-cast cars.
Oh, the Hot Wheels. Okay, cool. So that's a box of Hot Wheels, and then let's just see. Let's take one more look on this one. Oh, I want the other one to fall. And yeah, more Hot Wheels on the end.
Yeah, so we already know there's Hot Wheels in there. Oh, look at that thing. That thing scared me.
Yo, that is so creepy.
There says that. Then you got like more collectibles right here.
More Snoopy stuff. What is this? Little Disney thing. So yeah, this is good.
So yes, and look at all the boxes in the back. Tons and tons of stuff. So this storage unit is probably going to be.
We sold a few of these before.
Another collectible. This unit is probably gonna have, I think, a minimum of 5 videos. Just so y'all know, I think it's gonna be a minimum 5 videos. It could be more, just for the fact that there's so much to go through. It's a lot. Just like that first 10x30 unit, this stuff is a lot. But again, this could be my my second $50,000 unit, and that's not over exaggerating. Like this, it could be a $50,000 unit. in the upcoming videos, I do keep a tally. So to give you guys a general idea, y'all can go to my eBay store and look at any point in time of whenever I sell something. You guys can go to the what sold for the sold comps for my eBay store. But if you guys know that and know about that stuff, you guys will see that I've been selling a lot of ornaments. What I'm telling you guys now is kind of a spoiler, but it is what it is. But there was a ton of ornaments, and we kept a tally of how many we listed and how many we sold for a brief period of time for about a month or so. And then after that, I just couldn't keep counting anymore because it was so much mental strain on me to keep up with that tally. But let's just say we have done quite a bit of money just in the ornaments, and you guys will see it. It's just unbelievable. Like I said, it's a blessing towards the end of the year. So Brett, good morning. Sweet, a Georgia Picker video. Yes, sir. Hello from Maryland. Happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve. Can't wait to see this whole video. Yeah, Cindy, I can't wait to show you. I'm going to start editing it probably tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm going to be going to an estate sale, I think. Maybe. I think it's tomorrow. Maybe not. I don't know. I think I might be going to an estate sale tomorrow, but then I'm going to be coming home and editing that video to try to have it out by Monday. If it's not out by Monday, it'll definitely be out by Tuesday. But it is it's very exciting. I've been trying so hard to like not premiere early just because I really want to play catch up with the videos, and I'm just happy that it's there now, and it's going to be a surreal moment. Let's just say that. Jessica, happy New Year's. 28 degrees here in Washington this morning. Holy crap. I do not want to be you right now. But good morning, Jessica. The Bucket Flippers, happy New Year, Brandon Paul, everyone. Yes, happy New Year's, or happy New Year's Eve. Hopefully everybody has their, what they say, your New Year goals, and what's the little thing I'm thinking about. I'm so illiterate with stuff. Your New Year goals, but there's a certain saying for it. I forget what it is. So one of y'all might be able to correct me on that. Yes, resolution. There you go. New Year's resolution. Thank you. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for that. I saw Max behind me. Max. Oh, there you are, buddy. Oh, that's my buddy. That's my buddy. Max's New Year's resolution is to quit being such a savage, huh? He's a good boy, though. He's very interested in squirrels. I don't have any resolutions because you don't resolute perfection. I mean, that's true. That is true. And they're right. You can't resolute perfection, huh? Yeah, Max, his fascination is lizards and squirrels. Like, if we say squirrels, he'll just look at you like, what? You get the squirrels? Did you get them? Did you get the squirrels? Yeah. Max is funny. Brandon, what was your craziest off-camera find of 2022? Off-camera. I don't know, because I record almost everything. Off-camera. I mean, I would probably say off camera, it's not like a crazy find or anything, but I did do a video game buyout for $500, and I walked away with like $4,000 worth of video game stuff. The dude was a collector, and he just told me straight up, like, look, give me whatever you want, and I'll be happy with it. And I told him, without even looking anything up, what would be the money in your head, what would it be? And he said $500, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to take you up on that, because you're the collector, you kind of know what you have. So I'm just going to be like, you know what, shoot in the dark. Came home, did the research and all that, and it was about $4,000. The best find on camera, it'd probably be this storage unit that's coming up. I think this is by far the best finds I've ever found, in a sense of monetary wise. Like, don't get me wrong, there's some cool finds, like the that Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck 1994 Warner Brothers store like display pieces. Those were really cool. We found some really cool stuff, but we're just talking about like monetary wise. The second 10 by 30 unit is probably my best find this year, 1,000%. Flipping Junior, keep doing your thing. Thank you. I'm gonna try to bring y'all the fire and energy going into 2023. Brad, love Min Pins. Yes, he's my buddy. A lot of people don't know that Min Pins are not Dobermans. People think that Min Pins are Dobermans, but they're not. Ain't that right? See, we got our own little species. Yeah. Squirrel? Did you get the squirrels today? Yeah, you get the squirrels? You got the squirrels today, right? Yeah, I know. You got them. Same team up here in Illinois. No resolutions here. They are made to be broken. I have goals measurable and attainable. I'm a retired special ed teacher. Love to write goals. And that's actually a great way to look at it. Goals are measurable and attainable. That makes sense. As long as it's within your limit and reach. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I like that, Cindy. Stonks, hi. How are you doing today? Just really runs a bit too much this year from now. So, yeah, that cold weather. I love cold weather. I like cold weather because you can always warm up. You know what I'm saying? But if it's too hot, you can only strip down to your bare body. So it's like you can't really stay cool unless you just drop ice on you or I don't know. I feel like I'd rather be cold and working than be hot and sticky and working. You know what I mean? Two crazy private pics this year, both from viewers who didn't want to be recorded. Made over $10,000 on each pic. Would have been great to make videos. Dang. But that's a blessing right there, though. Even if it's off camera, I get that we make content and stuff, but that to have two viewers reach out to you and make that much money, that's pretty wild. That's awesome. And I think that's one thing I love about YouTube as well. It's not necessarily about, bragging, right? I see that going around a lot in like YouTube comments and stuff like, wow, you're bragging about what you're making and all that. It's like, no, realistically, it's documenting personally for me, anybody else that I know personally, but also too to educate and teach people how they can make their own money, but doing it the right way. Like everybody flips stuff differently. I know a lot of people who do a lot of local stuff. I know a lot of people just do eBay, and then I know people who do it all on different other platforms. But I think the biggest takeaway from me for YouTube in general is the relationships that you find. Like for instance, like Philly, you figure that one day you asked me to be a part of your live show, and I was like, oh wow, that's really cool. I just think it's cool how YouTube just really brings people together. Good boy. Can't wait to watch. Yeah, Buggy Flippers, I can't wait to show you. I really can't. I've been holding it in. Cutest little dog. Yeah, it's my buddy. He's my best friend. Ain't that right? Oh, what's up? You want some of that oatmeal? So did you see any squirrels today? Did you get the squirrels? Did you see them? Did you go out there and chase them? Yeah. No. He's a good boy. He's like, I'm not falling for that trick again, Dad. I got you. Let me say hi. He's a good boy, though. I'm going to put you down, okay? Oh, I got you. There you go. He's a good boy. But yeah. But going into 2023, though, we'll have those. Let me see what exactly we have in store for y'all. So, yeah, we have the 10 by 30 storage unit. Let me see here. So, again, that one's probably going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's probably going to be maybe 5 videos. Then, of course, we have our normal What Sold videos. Then we have, what is this one? Oh, okay, that's a storage unit video too. And what is this one?
People and the stuff has not been gone through, so it's very authentic and genuine.
I don't know what I'm saying here. But yeah. But anyways, yeah, we got the rest of that stuff for you, and then I think 2023 is gonna be kind of fresh into videos because the past month I haven't really been doing any recording just because of I want to do like real time videos. So like by the time I record something, then like 2 days later I show it, because I have a lot of people who reach out to me like, hey, how much do you want for this? Hey, how much do you want for that? And I'm like, oh, it's already sold. And they're like, well, how did it already sell if you just uploaded the video? So it's like my videos are backed up about a month. So I just think it's going to be a better way to do things. The wife and I picked a North Kingstown Rhode Island church sale in September. Flipping through CDs, found a sealed copy of Silent Hill for PS1. Holy crap! I was shaking. Paid $1. Flipped for $1,800. Holy crap! Yeah, that's a crazy find. I think the best. Now that I think about it, if we're talking about like one single item, I didn't hit the $1,800 mark. But I can't remember if this was last year or if it was this year. I feel like it was the very beginning of this year, but I could be wrong. I went to Black Friday deals on a Saturday, and it was $5 day, and I saw this blue box. It was a Vectron Energy RV energy converter or something. I didn't know anything about it, but it was brand new, sealed, all that, and I ended up getting it for $5, and we flipped it for $1,050 within like a week. I think that's by my best find off camera if we're talking about just a single item. But next year though, I do want to do more storage units. Not necessarily go after storage units nonstop. It's really going to be the storage units that pop up that are the really good ones, like or I think that have like the wow factor, like the 2 10x30 units. I have a really good eye for each storage unit, so I might be doing more of that next year. So just be ready for that. I'm going to be investing in a couple of things to help me get that started. But yeah, I want to bring you guys some some of the best content ever. Not just like, if y'all remember that storage unit where we found all that toner in that one storage unit, it was actually right down the street from me. We paid $400 something for it, and we actually walked out of there with $4,000 worth of toner, just in toner. So it was absolutely incredible, and it wasn't the most exciting unit, but I think that's the point of reselling. You know what I mean? It's like, don't get me wrong, finding those treasures, finding those items that are just really cool, collectibles and all that stuff, really content worthy, right? I think that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I think that's really cool. But at the same time, as a reseller, if I'm looking at a unit, matter of fact, I'll show y'all real quick. Hold on. I'll show y'all. Was it on storage treasure? I think it was. And yeah, it was this year in January. There we go. Share screen. I guess Storage Treasure must have updated something, because I got to update apparently my payment method. All right, so yeah. So this was the unit that we won January of this year. And let me see. I can't wait for school to go back in. Black Friday deals feels like a brawl hall these days. Yeah, that's why I haven't really been going back lately, because there's too much drama, just too much pushing and shoving, and I'm the type of person, like, I'll watch where I'll step, but you don't push me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like to be pushed. Especially when I didn't do nothing. You know what I mean? If I'm in the heat of a moment or something, you push me, cool, whatever. But if I'm not doing anything, mind my own business, and all of a sudden you just bump me, and I'm just like, oh, dude, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I have bad anxiety in general, but my anxiety doesn't turn into like a scared anxiety. It's anxiety in a sense of like anger. So I try to vibe like 99.9% of the time. But when I get bumped like that, it's just I don't like it. Sometimes I wonder what is content worth anymore. My viral video was about a toaster. I mean, that is true. That is true. Some of my videos that I've gotten, a substantial amount of views compared to my normal videos. I'm just like, why did that go viral? Okay, but yeah, I mean, I don't have a viral video or anything, but you know what I mean. But anyways, yeah, this was the unit that we won in January, and this right here was in the picture. All this toner, all that toner, every single bit of it. And obviously, there's more pictures too. Like, look at all that. All of that, you guys. I mean, 37. You guys can look it up right now. I've sold every single thing of toner except for the third-party ones. Oh, actually, no. Actually, I sold that one. I didn't sell these right here. But all that was just in a storage unit. It was a Pier 1 Imports business that went out of business. And I got all this for $450. So and it has 0% sales tax. So I think after Storage Treasures took its fees, I want to say we were right around 500 something. And but yeah, we ended up getting all that, and every single one of those items sold, and we made about $4,000 off of just toner in general. But then in the very back, you have like a safe. There's nothing in the safe. And then you got all these brand new lights. All these lights that were going for $114 at Home Depot, and we had 25 of them. all the time. I mean, literally, I get it, you know. Like obviously, we took the printers and stuff to the dump. They didn't work. This is actually a high end printer. If it worked, you're probably looking at like $1,800 used, but this thing brand new is like $5,000. But yeah, Nerf toys. But you know, it's not really a lot of work besides the printer and stuff like that. But all that toner, for my mind, is like, well, I'm a reseller. Okay, I'm only spending $450 to make roughly, you know, I had a notepad of everything written down, how much I'll get for it, and it came out to about $4,000. But then after all said and done, we did, I don't know, it's like $7,000. I think that was the ending total, minus our spending money, our dump fees. We're probably right around maybe like 5,800 to 6,000, somewhere around there. But yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. But then you go and look at it. So that's the only unit I won on here. But these are all the ones that I won. Like we spent, you know, $2,000 on that one. This one was a crazy home run. This one was a crazy home run. This one not so much, but then these two are crazy home runs. So it really just makes you think of like of how to like go after stuff, you know. Like I know people are looking for that gold and all this other stuff, but man, if it makes sense, it makes sense. The wife and I watched in the living room. She checked her phone when you cha-ching. That's awesome. As a matter of fact, somebody whenever I went to the bin store this past Friday, somebody's phone went cha-ching, and I thought it was mine. It was somebody else's, and then vice versa. Then mine went off shortly after that, and then everybody was looking at their phone, but then they looked at me like, "Oh, it was you." So yeah, no, it's cool. The locker would have been much higher in this area. Oh yeah, well that's the thing. My area is very weird. Like you look at the area I'm in, usually the better units definitely go up. A lot of people are chasing after those antiques. You know what I mean? Like that. You know the gold, the collectible type units, but like units like that, they don't tend to go for that much. But I wanted to show you this stuff over here. Okay, yeah, let me share my screen. Okay, so these are the two that I won this year. So obviously that was the first one. So this one we paid $2,000 for it. I go for the antique units that look like someone may have passed away. Yeah, like exactly. Some people look for that. I look for anything that makes sense as a deal. Like if I throw in my dump fees, I always do a minimum dump fees of $500 to throw on top of my price, because I think I'd rather shoot higher for dump fees than lower. But this unit right here was just filled with collectibles. Just filled with collectibles. All these totes over here, I think like 75% of them all collectibles. So yeah, we spent $2,000 on this unit, and then this is the unit that's coming up. Like this little thing right here is a Santa Claus vintage 70s like wreath that lights up. That one sold for $35, and I wouldn't have thought anything of it, but that's what I'm saying. Research is just key in this business. Laura, happy New Year. Happy New Year's Eve. How are you doing today? But yeah, but I got my eyes on a few more storage units going into this upcoming year, but it just really depends. Like there's matter of fact, I want to get y'all's advice on something. I'm actually glad that I brought that up, because there's two units I'm looking at on January 6th, and you can tell both of them were owned by the same owner. And I want to get y'all's opinion on it. All right. So there is this one right here. So now all these boxes say ResMed on them. Okay. So now we know that you can't sell CPAP machines and stuff like that on eBay. You can sell hoses and attachments and, accessories, but just hear me out in theory. This picture, right? It might be the other one. Yeah, hold on. So there's this unit right here. Okay. So let me bring up the other one, because what I'm about to tell you is in the other one. It's this one. Obviously, like I said, they're all ResMed boxes, right? But then when you go to Google and you look up ResMed 37211, these things are being sold for $1,500 brand new. And I do know Second Wind CPAP, they buy CPAP machines. it all depends on the quality, condition, hours ran, that type of stuff. And in my mind, if let's just say that one CPAP machine is in there, granted, it could not be, but I'm just saying in theory here. CPAP, second wind CPAP would probably buy that for, I would think, a minimum $500, but I would think they would even pay closer to $1,000 for it, maybe. But then, I mean, there's a lot more ResMeds in the other unit. But then you got this box here that says XAS Peanut Stuffed Toys. So I'm thinking they might have put Xmas. I don't know, but Peanuts reminds me of Charlie Brown, Snoopy. But that is the only box that has something on it. But let's just say all these are CPAP machines, and they are all in there. Maybe it's just a CPAP machine place went out of business. I'm not too sure. And then all their new product, they just threw in here and just left it. Now, if they are new or even slightly used, you could be looking at a gold mine here. Now, I will say you can't see anything in the back, and it is a 10 by 20. You know what I'm saying? It is a 10 by 20, but you can't see anything in the back. And this one says boxes, bags, miscellaneous items. And then this one obviously has a lot more ResMed machines. Or at least I'm thinking that their machine be like, look at them. Tons and tons of boxes. Now, keep in mind, Charleston, this one's in Charleston, South Carolina. It's about probably a little over 2-hour drive, and they are both 10 by 20 units, and I cannot see anything in the very back. And this one says boxes, chairs, light fixtures, shelves. Now, if they can see all that, I can't see it. But hear me out. But in theory, though, if all these are, the ones with CPAP machines, right? My question to y'all is, do I bid on both of them? What do y'all think? They're both 10 by 20s. I'm going to obviously have to rent them out, which is fine. I don't mind doing that. But do y'all think the risk is higher than the reward? Canola, that's another CPAP machine brand. I know that much. But there's just a lot of boxes in this one. Not as many in the other one, but you can tell they're owned by the same owner. So what do y'all think? Do y'all think I should get both of them? I know one of them's at 110, the other one's at 90. Yeah, so this one's at 90. It ends on the 6th. Like, what do you guys think? Antiques coming to Salem, Virginia, nothing but antique stores. I get to toss out trash for free with the way our trash pickup is. Yeah, I have to pay dump fees, unfortunately. It depends on price. Well, that's what I'm saying. I think this, and Charleston's a higher end part of South Carolina. I personally think this unit is probably going to go for $1,000 if I had to put a number on it. Get them both if cheap enough, and then just casually go through it. Because I thought about it, I was like, the risk of it would be all this is just not what it is, and it's just something completely different that somebody got boxes from, right? I think the other risk would be all these are older models of CPAP machines that nobody's buying. The reward is, however, all this could be filled with accessories and CPAP machines, and it could be really worth it. Now, like I said, it's a 2-hour drive there and then a 2-hour drive back. So it's a minimum 4 hours of just driving. So, it's in the back of my head. I definitely, if you're up to travel and trunk rentals, why not? Well, that's the thing, Gabby, that's kind of where the way I do business, I do business a little differently. I don't try to get everything back at my storage unit. It's just like so if it's a smaller unit, I'll go ahead and do that. But like the way I do things, if I know, like, let's say if I get there, right? And so this is how I make my decision. I'll explain it. So let's see. I always late to the party. All good, Sandra. All good. We always try to buy both because part of something may be in both units. Yes, exactly. And then that's where, in my mind, it's like, should I do it? Should I not do it? But so I'll explain how I do things. So my first day there, whenever I'm recording, I will go through, whatever much I can go through for that day. And I would be like, okay, this is what we need to do. Do one load up in the truck. Okay. And usually I think this one's 2 days. No. Okay. So they give you 72 hours and this one ends on a Friday. So they'll probably give you till Monday to clean everything out. But the way I do things is I'll get there on the first day and I'll go through it and I'll load up what I think will probably be the quickest sellers or whatever the case is. And let's just say one of these CPAP machines Second Wind CPAP will buy. Like I know for sure they're gonna buy it. Like basically the way, I don't know if you ever heard of Second Wind CPAP. They basically buy used CPAP machines off you for some good money. They're very reasonable. And what? You're okay. But yeah, I'll go through that, figure out what I can do with them, and if Second Wind CPAP will buy them, then I know I'm sitting on a gold mine. Therefore, I can rent these out and casually go through it whenever I can. Yes, you lose money on fees, but if that unit is going to bring you in 20,000, what's like, let's say $20,000, $30,000, $50,000, however much it is, you can afford that $300 rent to where you can take your time and get it out. You know what I'm saying? Because the way my mind works is, why would I rush to get it done, spend all that money up front whenever I can gather that money first, and then, if I want to move it, I can go ahead and get a U-Haul. I know some people just try to move it as quick as possible, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. This is just how I do it. Now, if I know that I'm not going to make my money back, I will rent a U-Haul. Just go ahead and do that. Knock it out. You know what I'm saying? That's the smart thing to do, because then you'll be going in the hole even more. But if you rent it out for a month or two, and let's say you lose $600 for rent per month, but you're also bringing in extra $5,000 a month from the unit just sitting there, there's nothing wrong with just renting it out. And that's just my personal opinion and philosophy. I do know some people who have big warehouses. I don't have a big warehouse. I do have a storage unit that this could all probably fit in, but it's the fact that it's 2 units and it's a lot of stuff, a lot of recording, a lot of traveling, so it's definitely going to be one of those things where I'm not sure whether or not we're going to win it, because there is a big reward that does come along with this if I do decide to get it. But there's also a big risk factor. Like I say, all this stuff is a bust, I'm going to be losing a lot of money and a lot of traveling. So, it's up in the air for me right now. But I just, you can definitely tell there's cobwebs. You know what I'm saying? There's dust, there's dirt. What is that? An oil lamp? I don't know what that is. Maybe an oil lamp. But Papa Sticks, yeah, you're definitely right though. Usually you try to win both of them, but y'all can look that up right there. 37211. That's just a ResMed CPAP machine. Yeah, I'll actually Google it for you. Hold on. Okay, so there you go. So ResMed AirCurve 10 V Auto, and the way you know about this too, if you actually look right here, it says the word right there. It says AirCurve, and then there's the 10 V Auto. Y'all can read it. Like once you read this, the title, and then you go along with that, you can tell that's exactly what it says. So there's ways to figure out what stuff is, but that's what that is right there. So, and I said 1,500. I guess it's 1,600. So I mean, if they're still going for that much, I'm just saying, it could be potentially a risk. I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I promise. Super appreciate everything you guys do. Hope you have a happy and safe New Year. Off to the in-laws before chilling with friends. Can't wait for the storage videos. Yes, Bucket Flippers, I appreciate you stopping by. And yeah, no, I love doing it. No need to thank me. I actually have a passion for this, and I love doing this, man. No matter how big we get, I promise you, I'm not gonna be like other people who are gonna switch up because they got bigger and all that stuff. I'm gonna be the same passionate, annoying, ranting person in my videos as in person. So yeah, just as long as you stick with me, I'm telling you, man, we will not change. You will love every step of the way of being here. And like I said, I have a passion for this, man. And it's, when you have that fire up underneath you, man, it goes a long way. But yeah, enjoy your time with the in-laws and friends and all that. Happy New Year's Eve. And yeah, hopefully 2023 is good for you, as hopefully it's going to be for me. So I appreciate you, man. I don't know what it is. Water to me tastes so much better than coffee. But that would be that one CPAP machine right there. If it's in there. That's the big question. That is the big question. I usually go with my gut instinct. And usually 9 times out of 10, my gut instinct is right. But yeah, sarcastic store stacker. I mean, so you think you think I should get it though? I think I should. I think I should. It's just that one that you can read clearly on what it is. That's the one thing that's really getting me right now. It's stumping me. That's that one thing, and in the back of my mind, it's like, man, if I let it go, you know, it's gonna be one of those things. But then again, it's like, okay, if it's not in there, then it might not be a complete bust. It might not be, but the only thing that's bothersome is the 10 by 20. It's a 10 by 20, but you don't see, you can't see anything in the back. Like, you don't even know what's in there. And that one says, you know, light fixtures and shelves and all this other stuff. I'm just like, okay. I mean, I'm down for a challenge. You know what I mean? Like, I'm up for it. But yeah. All right. So what else is there? Like I said, 2023 coming in hot. Got some great videos for you guys at the beginning of the year. But yeah, I think that's going to be it. I just want to give you guys an update of what's going on, what we're looking at, what we're planning on doing. Like I said, we're planning on doing more storage units in 2023. Hopefully, anyways, you know, it all depends on, you know, money, time, you know, what's available. I do know that, like I said, the units around here, they usually all get bought up. But if you also look at like places in Jacksonville, I wouldn't mind taking a trip down to Jacksonville, more trips into South Carolina, you know, Charleston area, because there's more units going up for sale than there is people buying them. So it's, you know, could be a good thing. I think some storage places stage the pictures. Yes, Darlene. Yes. I actually am very familiar with a couple of facilities who do that here. And I'm also very familiar on how to tell, like the telltales of when stuff has been gone through. And if you ever, I don't know if you get into storage units, Darlene, but matter of fact, if anybody on here is going through storage units, send me a link over on Instagram, and I will look at it for you, and I'll tell you if it's been staged or not, because there's a lot of ways you can tell, like dust imprints, like if a box is on top of another box, right? And then let's say this box obviously slid, but then you see like the imprint of the dust, like there's that, and you can tell when things have been retaped or box that just kind of been ripped open just to see what was inside it. So I can usually tell if things are staged. So if you guys ever want to show me anything, just send me a link on Instagram. I'll take a quick look at it and I'll let you know if it's been staged or not, or if I would go for it or whatever the case is. But yeah, I will let you guys know if we win that unit on the 6th, because if we do, that might put a delay on a couple of the videos for the 10 by 30 storage unit, because you guys know how I do the storage units. I usually upload every day until that storage unit's done. But if we win that unit on the 6th, I can't be at two places at one time, which I know you guys understand that. Obviously, I got to figure that out. But yeah, I think, I don't know, I'm gonna talk to my wife because it's a lot of work, you know, and she does her catering thing on the side, so she's making a little extra money doing her own side hustle. So with her doing that, it's it's hard for me because I'm a one-man person, you know, so it's hard for me to, you know, get a lot of things done at one time. But you know, it is what it is. But I will say though, the 10 by 30 unit that's coming up though, we still have my garage is literally packed full. It is packed full, and there's only so much I can list. My the first day that I got home, the first week of me listing stuff from that unit, I did 700 listings in 7 days. 700 listings in 7 days. I kid you not. It was a lot. I think some storage places stage the pictures. There's a website that will buy the CPAP machines. Yes, Southern Thrifter. Yes. Second Wind CPAP. I'm pretty sure there's a couple other ones too. But that's where I was kind of thinking, like, you know, in the back of my head, like I always know the gamble when it comes to storage units. I'm not a newbie when it comes to storage units. Like I know the risk and reward. The only thing that's troublesome for me is that they're both 10 by 20 units, and I just did 2 10 by 20 units, and it took me October, November, December. It's going into January. Once I fully finish cleaning them out, it's gonna be 4 months of paying rent on 2 units. And well, I guess it's 3 months because the first month, yeah. So about 3 months of rent. It's just the fact that the ones that I did recently, they're near me. You know, there's only like a 20-minute drive to it. The ones I'm hopefully going to win, they're over 2 hours away. So that's where the time consumed really just starts happening, is making that 2-hour drive there, 2-hour drive back, and whether or not I want to rent them out for a couple months or just get a U-Haul and just, you know, bring it all back. But what I'll probably end up doing, which makes more sense to me, is to go there on the first day, do some recording, all that stuff, and then maybe rent out both units for a month. And then within that month time frame, I'm giving myself to kind of go there, bring stuff back, go there, bring stuff back, or to just go all one time, get a U-Haul. So I'm usually smart on how I approach big stuff like this. But we will definitely see. But yeah, Southern Thursday, you're definitely right though. The CPAP machine websites, and like I said, these 2 units could be a gold mine, or it could be a complete bust. But if it could be a gold mine. If it's a gold mine, I'm probably just going to rent them out, just go up there casually whenever I can. Because one thing, I don't know if people know, but I'm pretty sure some people do, but any storage unit that you win is you can write it off, and then whenever you rent out storage units, you guys can write it off as well. One sec. Okay. But yeah, so I'll make that decision soon. Me and my wife were kind of bantering back and forth whether or not we want to get it, because I still have so much stuff to do from this other 10x30 unit. So it's like, you know, do we spend the money to do it? Do we not spend the money? And in the back of my head, it's like, man, if the deal's there, the deal is there. If it's not, it's not. Possible to combine them into one unit, probably. Here, I don't know if you saw it or not, but I'll show you real quick. I mean, you probably could, but the issue is you can't see anything behind it. You know, that's the biggest thing. You can't see anything behind it. Because my thing is, if the boxes are stacked up like this, I can only imagine, you know, what's back there. Like, you can't see, you know what I mean? I would imagine if I just threw stuff back there, yeah, of course. But like, it's a lot of boxes. Happy New Year's Eve, Collins. Appreciate you being here. But that's the first one, and then the second one is the 110 one. But yeah, and they're both 10x20s. You just can't, you don't see anything back there. And this is the one. Oh no, the other one is the one that says what was it? Shelving units. Something else, I forget. But I don't know. I really don't know. This is a mystery to me. It's like, why would there be so many ResMed boxes? You know, was it a business that went out of business? I did look in Charleston to see if there's like a CPAP machine business going out of business. Couldn't find anything on it. I've tried to do some research on it, just to figure out why it's there. Maybe it's just a person who required all those boxes to store stuff in. Like, it's just, and that's the beautiful thing about storage units, that it's just a complete mystery. Like, you don't know. Like, this one right here says glass bottles, so it's like, is that glass bottles from a medical field, you know, or a medical facility? Is it just old school antique glass bottles? Like, who knows? But then you got that box right there. It says Peanuts stuffed toys, so, you know, it could be collectibles in all of them. You just don't know. The one thing I do like about it is that there's cobwebs, there's dirt, so you can tell stuff has not been messed with. And it takes a lot to build up dust and dirt and like that. You know what I mean? It takes a lot of time for that to happen. But yeah, I don't know. It's going to be a mystery. But like I said, that one little model number right there, that's the one thing that I'm looking at. They're selling them for $1,600 brand new, or, you know, renting them out, whatever. But $1,600 that model number's for. There's the one thing in the back of my head, you know, what to do. Because if that thing is in there, I could be sitting on a gold mine if I do win it. But like I said, it's up in the air. I got a lot to do from this other storage unit still, but like just look at all those boxes. I couldn't tell any other model number though, because the pictures aren't really the greatest in this one. Because it's like all blurry. Yeah, I tried looking everywhere for this one. Are you buying a storage unit? How exciting! Yeah, Colin. So, well, long story short, it's a big maybe because it ends Friday, and it's one of those things where I still have a lot to do with the second 10x30 storage unit, which that video will be uploaded on Monday. But there'll be like 5 videos of that storage unit, but I'm still working stuff with that one. So it's like, I had the room for it in my storage unit, but it's like, do I want to fill up my storage unit? That's just that's the question. But in this one, I was just trying to see if there's anything I can see that I can write down, because a lot of them are like, so ResMed is like CPAP machines, accessories, that type of stuff. And I'm pretty sure these are CPAP machine boxes. This doesn't look like accessory boxes. So I don't know, but we're going to figure it out. You guys obviously will see it if I do, and I'll keep you guys updated. But this is just, it's a lot of boxes. It's a lot of boxes. And I just don't see, I don't know. Yeah, I can't see any other model numbers except for that one in that other unit. But no, we're gonna see though. Happy New Year's tomorrow. Yes, Charlene, same to you. Same to you. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end it there though. Just so y'all know, I'm going to do some listings. Now, I'm not a big Alabama fan by no means, but I wanna see them lose. Hopefully, if y'all are Alabama fans, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna watch their game because they just started 4 minutes ago. Then me and the wife are going on a dinner date at 5 o'clock. We're gonna get some Mexican food right before the Georgia game. Come home and we're gonna play some ping pong and relax and watch the game and going into the new year. And then 2023, we're coming in hot with that 10x30 unit. So we got a lot of things planned. Hopefully, we do plan on doing a lot of stuff this year though. So be prepared. Just stick with us, and we're going to do big things hopefully in 2023. Happy New Year. May next year bring us all more blessing. Yes, couldn't have said it better myself. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I know we streamed for about an hour. I appreciate y'all being here. It honestly means a lot. And always giving me the good positive vibes and all that good stuff. So yeah, we will see you guys very, very soon. Hopefully Monday with that second 10x30 storage unit. Like I said, it's going to probably be my second $50,000 unit I have ever won in my whole entire life. So just be prepared because it's a lot. Yo, Steve O Resells, what's going on, man? You caught me right before I was ending it. Happy New Year, everyone. Yes, same to y'all. Well, that's a lot of ResMed boxes, exactly. So I will keep you guys updated whether or not we do want to get it. Like I said, it ends on Friday, but we will definitely see. And I'm a grinder. You know what I'm saying? I do my research, I grind, and I just want to show people that if I can do it, you can do it. So so much love, you guys. A little hard work goes a long way. Yvette, I haven't seen you in forever. Yvette, how you doing today? How wonderful. You still go on dates? Yes, of course we go on dates. I mean, it's not like every day or every week or every month, but I mean, yeah, we go on dates, of course. I'm gonna get all dressed up, my wife loves it when I wear my backwards hat, so I'm gonna wear my backwards hat. Yeah, because matter of fact, our anniversary was on the 21st. We've been married for 4 years now. Yeah, it's exciting. But I told her by 2025, I'm going to take her to London to see the Harry Potter thing that's there. It's like the big one, I guess. But I told her I'm going to take her that in 2025. So I got to work hard. I got to work hard to make that happen. But I told her that I gotta be up here working, But I told her I'll take her on dates. But if you want to make this happen, I gotta work. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that right? He's like, I don't care if you're right or wrong, Daddy. I want some of that oatmeal. Happy New Year. Love your videos. 2023 will be exciting. Yes, Diane. Thank you. Happy New Year's as well. You say hi, buddy. He said, I don't care. I want some oatmeal. What we used to do whenever we were stationed in Virginia, I used to eat at the dining room table. This is the time where I was actually working out. I was skinny, had a little 6-pack going on, And he would sit here like this, and I would eat my oatmeal, and then I'll have a little bowl next to him, and I'll put some in there, and I'll give him and I had a little spoon for dogs, and I would do that, and he would sit there and eat it, wouldn't you? With your daddy, huh? That's why he loves oatmeal. All right. It's a good boy. But yeah, a lot of things to do though, just so y'all know. But we are working hard. But yeah, we're gonna go on a dinner date tonight. And yeah. Right before George game in there, right, buddy? Max, before I let y'all go too, my Max is funny too because he's obsessed with ping pong balls. So whenever we're playing ping pong, he'll run on the side of the table back and forth growling. He'll be like, because he wants the ball. So then whenever I spike it on my wife or the ball gets on the ground or something, he goes and grabs it and he takes him downstairs and steals them. He's funny. He is a character in there, buddy. Hey, good boy. All right, guys. Much love, much love. We'll see you guys very, very soon. I promise. We'll see you guys Monday. I'm 99% sure as of right now. If not, it's going to be Tuesday, but I'm going to try to make it happen for Monday. But yeah, I'm going to go watch this game. And yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. Much love, you guys. We'll see y'all very, very soon. And yeah, man, 6,200 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for that. We will see you guys next time. That would be funny to see. If I can get it on video, I'll try to get it on video one day. Roll Tide. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my. Nope. No, sir. I'm mad now. No, I'm kidding. No, I don't have anything personally against Alabama. Y'all had a rough year this year. But yeah, I'm about to go watch y'all's game. Y'all playing Kansas, I think, right? Yeah, I think so. But yeah, I'm about to go watch y'all's game real quick. And yeah. Happy New Year's and good fortune to everyone. Yes, Gabby. Everybody have a great one. Happy New Year's Eve. All that good stuff. Go Big Orange. All right, you guys. Much love, man. It was great talking to you guys. Have a safe New Year's Eve and bringing the year right. Much love, you guys. See y'all next time.